Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jesus here with the Van Bros. Today we're going to be continuing the tier lists with Blaster Blade's arch rival, Dragonic Overlord. So a few things about Overlord. I'm not a big fan of Dragonic Overlord. The main reason is I just don't like Dragon Empire as a whole. I think it's an annoying nation, and that's pretty much it. It is. If you thought Keter United Sanctuary had it good, Dragon Empire has it better. So, anyways, that still doesn't negate the fact that Dragonic Overlord is an iconic unit in Vanguard. It is probably the second most iconic unit in Cardfight Vanguard. I would say it's fighting for that top spot with. Honestly, I was gonna say Blaster Dark, but low key, no, maybe because I know Blaster Blade's super iconic, but maybe Chrono Jet Dragon's just as iconic. There's a lot of units that could go for that second spot, but in my heart of hearts, I would say it goes to Dragonic Overlord. So here I have all of the artworks. I even included the artwork for Dragonic Overlord the Great from Vanguard 0 that never was printed into a card. Everything else has been printed either as a critical trigger or as an altar for a different card. So there's that. So as you can see, the categories are the same: masterpiece, beautiful, good, artist, subjective, and subjectively bad. I'm going to be completely honest. I do not think there are going to be any subjectively bad Dragonic Overlord cards. Mainly because, honestly, he's just such a good design. It's a great unit. The unit has probably the most solid design in Cardfight Vanguard. Because it's okay, he's a big red dragon, but then his evolutions are just big red dragon with guns and swords and futuristic tech armor and just regular samurai style armor, and then just a knight. He just goes through the whole shebang when it comes to looks. So let's go ahead and start. I think I always start with these. The Akira Ito artwork for Dragonic Overlord, unlike Blaster Blade, actually is iconic as hell. The way that he has him he has him posed up like that, it looks like you're looking at the POV through a fallen adversary, you're looking up at this dude and he's just showing his junk right there. But no, this dude sick as hell. So the next one, we're gonna go in order from what we have down here. But the next one is the alternate art from BT1. This one, I think it's good. It's cool, but not a huge fan of it. The colors are kind of there. The pose is cool, but there's a lot better. For the Brake Ride is actually iconic as hell, but just not there yet. The pose is cool, but to me the colors just don't give me that oomph that Reverse has to go up here in Masterpiece. So Reverse is cool, or the Rebirth. The Rebirth is cool because it takes from what the most iconic version of him at that point was, which was the end, and just adds on to it. It's the end, but evil, and it's just sick as hell. So yeah, we're gonna put him as a masterpiece. The D version of Dragonic Overlord is alright. I don't know if I have too much to say about this one, mainly because one, you kind of don't even play it anymore, and two, it's just, I don't know, he's kind of generic looking. it also doesn't do it any favors that it came out like sets like the second set of Divines, or not Divines, of original D series, and we had just gotten out of that nostalgia fucking bomb that was V. And had they waited, I think it would have maybe meshed with my brain a lot better. But all I can think about is when the Vanguard director at the time was sweating buckets because he knew, like, man, they're really forcing me to show off this fucking card. So yeah, it's okay. It's good art. I mean, there's nothing bad about it. The colors are great. They pop, but it's just not my cup of tea. I think I feel the same way about the end, the 10th anniversary. Not only because it has this ugly ass 10th anniversary stamp on it if you have the lowest, most accessible rarity, but just because, like, it looks so matted. Like, this one's just fucking, it pops, man. This one just pops. This one, it looks like they decided to run it through like an MCU filter. Where the fuck is the color? Okay, I think this and this sort of should be tied together. This is Dragonic Overlord The End, both the D version and the original version. The reason I put both together in Masterpiece is because it's just like so fucking iconic. It's so cool. It's like the Dragonic Overlord form. I think we're gonna do it like this. The reason I put this one up here, normally I don't put units here that reuse the artwork, but technically this one changes enough, and I think The End is really cool. The design is awesome. It's a great way to evolve Dragonic Overlord. I think I'm gonna put this guy down here in Artist Subjective. I love these cards in person. I have the Majesty Lord Blaster version of this card, but god damn, is it just like they couldn't have like found a way to like maybe illustrate Kai. I know it's supposed to be like a homage to like the Awakening of the Twin Blades box art, but if it was gonna be just that, like, I don't know. I feel like it could have been done better. Maybe don't have that red aura around Kai. You could have put like a white outline or something. I don't know. I just feel like it could have been cooler or done in a better way. But this just kind of looks like, let's fucking slap Kai on The End and call it a day. The next one, this is the alternate art for the D version of Dragonic Overlord The End. It's Phantom Blaster Overlord, Dragonic Overlord The End, and Blaster Blade had 10th anniversary like SPs, or not 10th anniversary, I think it was a 10th anniversary SP alt art or something like that. This is like the fucking most beautiful fucking Dragonic Overlord, like, in D series. There's a lot better looking ones out there, but I think this is probably the one that takes the cake, especially because it's a full art SP, which I don't think Dragonic Overlord has outside of just this and some promote like prizes. So it goes into Masterpiece. It's beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, the the V series version of Dragonic Overlord The Rebirth, I would put it in good, but I think it depends on the rarity. If you get the reverse rare, whatever they called that shit, like the reverse SPs, it does do a lot of favors to this unit, especially the art. I think Dragonic Overlord is a hard unit to illustrate when it comes to like backgrounds and how you mesh it with the unit itself. Like, if you take a look at these, there's a good example of, like, with regular Dragonic Overlord, you have the plain background, but like a colorful, vibrant dragon standing there. With Dragonic Overlord The End, you have a red, warm background with a warm Dragonic Overlord The End, but it fits because the warm pieces also have a little bit of cool color attached to it. Like his pauldrons, they look like dual discs, but they have that nice light blue. His helmet has blue accents on it. Even the gold does a pretty decent job. Like the matted gold does a decent job at separating the unit from the background. Dragonic Overlord, the Rebirth, does the same thing. You have the vibrant like colors of the actual unit with a blue background. I mean, it does what the V-Series one is trying, but it just does it better because it just has that vibrancy. I mean, the full art SP for Dragonic Overlord The End is also very similar in this because of the fact that, like, I don't know, it just, to me, it looks really good. The dark background with the explosions and the fact that he's still vibrant. I would prefer if it was a bit more vibrant, but you know, it's still really, really good. So that's my reason for putting it in beautiful. I know some people really like the fucking Kai like is sticking out of the fucking chest of Dragonic Overlord. I think it looks grotesque. Also, the white background, well, it's cool and it looks like the original. Again, what I'm saying is, like, you know, like that would it kill you to add a little color to this unit? Would it kill you to like make it a little darker or a little bit more vibrant? That's my main problem when it comes to Dragonic Overlord. Sometimes they cook, sometimes they just, you know, they do all right. They never really fail. The cross, I think the cross is good. I like the cross. Disgusting, bro. It's just a strong card. But I like it. I wish they would have made its artwork kind of fit more with the end. But maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's just been a while since I've seen the two together. But it's cool. I like it. It looks different enough from the end, but it has sort of that same motif. But yeah, I think it's beautiful. Honestly, better than the V-Series version of the Rebirth. Oh, okay. So here, even though it's not a full art, I have to put Dragonic Overlord the Purge in Masterpiece, along with Dragonic Overlord the Destiny. The Destiny is so cool, but dude, the Rebirth, or not the Rebirth, the Purge is so sick, dude. It is such a cool evolution for Dragonic Overlord. It's iconic as fuck. It's just so many things about it that just scream Dragonic Overlord, like a final form Dragonic Overlord. It's just so cool to me. Another thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fucking do that because it's a little easier for me to have the whole thing. But yeah, this guy is just so fucking sick. He's so cool. The background is so nice because I think you have both Cray and Earth in the background. I don't think you do. There's two circles. I always assume circles in the background is Cray. But the golden armor, the wings spread out like an X, the guns, the fucking, like, not even that, but just like the multi-arms that it has while it's the Destiny, along with the green accents. It's just so cool. It's modern but classic at the same time, which I think a lot of card games have a tough time with, like, when it comes to retraining their older units. After that, we have Dragonic Overlord, the Ace. I think the Ace is cool. I think it could have been cooler if it had, like, I don't know, like, I feel like the blue could have been a little darker. The background was a bit lacking. I don't know. To me, just the Ace never was, like, iconic, like in the same way that we had with the Destiny and the Purge. But to me, like, when I think of, like, G era, like mid to early G, I do think of the Ace mainly because you got it in the Kai Legend deck as a promo. But, you know, it's just there. Speaking of, I have to put this guy in good. He just doesn't... He's such a nothing burger of a card. Dragonic Overlord, the Legend. Like, it's so mid. I don't know. I just can't... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this card. This card is... It could have been cooler, but it just isn't. We're gonna go ahead and put Dragonic Overlord the Great, Perdition the Great, or whatever it's called, the long version of it. I think I'm gonna put it right here in beautiful. I like the artwork that this unit has. I like how he's huge, he's bulky as fuck. He's got like honestly, the text box is covering up most of the art, but the artwork in itself is like him just fucking chilling there with Neo Flame or whatever his unit is, just swirling around. But the background is sick. It as a Legion rare looks really cool. Again, it's one of like the coolest rarities. It's just a shame that the rarity has that stupid fucking glitter, where they could have probably like done like a textured effect instead of the glitter. I don't know what they were fucking thinking about with the glitter, but still a really cool card nonetheless. This is the alt art for the Great, and I think I'm just gonna put it in good. I'm not a big fan of like the I don't know, to me like it just looks like muscle. Like his scales, or not scale, but like his like armor pieces look like muscles, especially like from far away. So just not a big fan. Like the other one is kind of just stood up like that, like he's like sick, like he's just stanced up. This one's like, oh, like he just got caught off guard. This is an alternate art for Dragonic Overlord, not to be confused with Dragonic Overlord the Break Ride, but this is just an alternate artwork of Dragonic Overlord. I think it's okay. This one suffers from being like, honestly, I don't know where the monster begins and the background, like where the monster ends and the background begins. Aside from the wings and the sword, you really can't tell what's going on in the background. You have to get like up close and like fucking personal with the card in order to actually see the detail. But yeah, I think that one's just good. I think this Dragonic Overlord, I think there's a manga promo, but this is the original Dragonic Overlord as well. This one's cool. I like this one. The background matches that of Blaster Blade. I think this is like a volume cover, similar to how Blaster Blade was also a volume cover. I don't have any qualms with it. The stand, like the pose is really cool. The background is not too much compared to like the unit itself. The colors are vibrant on the unit, so I'm very fine with putting this in beautiful. Then we have the Dragonic Overlord Critical Trigger for the Rebirth. This one's cool. I think Rebirth is nice when it has a blue background as opposed to that weird V-looking green background. Like, at some point, they decided to start using a green background for, like, Dragonic Overlord alt arts. And, I don't know, I just wish they would turn back and go back to, like a blue or a fucking, like a warm color. The green just doesn't, to me, it doesn't look that cool. The pose is nice. I like the pose. It's similar to the Purge, but it's just like, it's not it. To me, it's just not it. I do have to say the same thing about, honestly, I'll put it right here. The reason why I'm putting this one a little higher is because even though the background is still that like greenish like color, you can still know, like you still see the outline perfectly of Dragonic Overlord. And this one's the Destiny. But the cool thing is that the Destiny has, that pop. It still is pretty vibrant. It's a cool way to like redo the artwork of the card, because the critical triggers are all like V series, or not V series. They're all Vanguard 0 alt arts that you got during rank fights. So like it's really cool to see how they managed to like bring this to the physical TCG, And I do like the way that this one looks compared to the Rebirth critical trigger. Had the Rebirth had a blue background and it was a little bit more vibrant, I would probably put it up here. I would probably put it above the Full Art SP from D, but it just doesn't have that what I'm looking for. Dragonic Overlord, the cross for V series. Honestly, if it was up to me, I'd put it in there. But I think it's a beautiful enough card that it can go right here. Terrifying fucking card, and it's really annoying. It really brings out the annoyingness of a fucking opponent. Hey, how many cards do you have in hand? 0. Fucker. This card is cool. I like the pose. I like the armor. You can get a little lost with it, but this is also the only Dragonic Overlord card, in my opinion, that you can, like, evolution, that you can kind of see his face a bit more, like, you know, properly. Like, a lot of them is just kind of like a ball there, like, or something like that. Like, you can cut but this one looks a little cool. It kind of looks like a fucking bat. I don't know, maybe just me. The next one, do you guys remember that chopped, ugly looking blaster blade that we got, like, that looked like a Magic the Gathering card? They did the same shit with V Series Dragonic Overlord, and it looked great. Like, because you couldn't put a human face on it. Yeah, they gave us a really cool looking Dragonic Overlord. It was the first time they had done, like, a red frame SR type thing. Because then after that, they would do it again for the reverse, like, SP, the one it's right next to. This one's cool. I like the way that the foil pattern looks. And the pose is alright. I like how it's like he's flying, like. But aside from that, not really a big fan of it. Mainly because it came in the set with that ugly ass blaster blade. Dragonic Overlord the Great. This one's a little bit. This one's nice because, but honestly, I might just put it here with this one. It's the same fucking card. It really is just the same card. It's just like the Dragonic Overlord, like the alt art that we have in 0. It's like, hey buddy, look over here, and like he just turned forward. Like, that's just what this one is. I do like the background, and I do like the effects that he has in his hands. But yeah, I just think this one's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think I'm gonna put this one up here. This is Dragonic Overlord the End for V Series. This one was really cool because I remember when it was finally revealed, my friend who played Dragonic Overlord throughout V Series was super duper excited. This was like around the time that, like, I'm trying to remember if they released this before or after Majesty Lord Blaster. I gotta think that they did. I think they released them around the same time. I'm trying to remember back because during the Koshian arc, let's see, V Series. No, MLB was released after Shinamon. So if they released that after Shinamon, then this must have been released like during set. Fuck. It was the set that had like the first Messiah. Yeah, I think it was this guy and the Messiah unit that came out. Oh, this is gonna fuck me up if I don't look this up. I'll look it up after. But yeah, oh yeah, no, it was so it was the end that came out with the Messiah, and then the set after, or the set with the new Messiah that came out during like they were re-releasing the V bosses or the G bosses in V. That's when we got the cross. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's what happened. Yeah. Yeah, I think this one's cool. Honestly, not as cool as... I'll put him right here. Yeah, I think he's good there. Okay, this one I think is beautiful. This is the VMC price card that they did. I think they did one for Keonite's Alfred. They did one for they did VMC alt art prize cards for a lot of units, actually. Well, not a lot. I think maybe like a handful. I have to really look back and see. I really like this not Blaster. I really like this Dragonic Overlord. First time we get something kind of like in this pose. It larkens back to the one that we got from BT1. But like I said with this one, my main issue was that like it doesn't pop. The background is just not doing it any favors, but this one looks so sick. It's like, dude, the moon is probably behind him or something like that, or like the explosions, the blue flames to signify that it's really, really fucking strong flames and shit like that. Like, it just, to me, it looks really cool. I think Dragonic Overlord, I forgot what, the Victory? It doesn't look like Dragonic Overlord at all. Like, this fucker does not look at all like Dragonic Overlord. But you have to put the respect where the respect is deserved. And, I mean, this fucker is, like, the Dragonic Overlord, like prize card. I'm actually going to put him right here. He doesn't look anything like Dragonic Overlord. But I feel like he still deserves to be a matchup. Because this is a beautiful card. Beautiful, beautiful card. This is a manga panel of Dragonic Overlord. But they call it Dragonic Overlord the Turnbout. This is literally just regular ass Dragonic Overlord in the manga. But yeah, he's just a Turnbout. Dragonic Overlord from V series is good. This one's just good. Honestly, probably I'll put him right here. Put him right here. He's alright. He's not that crazy. I think I'm gonna put this one here. This is the last Dragonic Overlord. This is the original Dragonic Overlord from V-Series. Or I say original, but it's the retrain of the Dragonic Overlord from V-Series. Pretty much when Akira Ito redid the artwork for the 4 main units that he had worked on when the Vanguard manga was going on. We had Blaster Blade, this guy, the Dragonic Overlord, Battle Riser, and Lozenge Magus. They had different artists work on Battle Riser and Lozenge Magus, and then Akira Ito himself did the Dragonic Overlord and the Blaster Blade. The Blaster Blade one, not a fan of it. The Dragonic Overlord one is beautiful. The pose is cool. The art pops. It's a night sky with the little flames peeking from the bottom. It's just a shame that, like, you know, people weren't running this guy. Well, they were forced to run it, but you were pretty much just riding into Waterfall Dragon back when early V was going on. But yeah, this is the list. Pretty much the last one. The last video did okay. And I also had fun doing this. It's always fun to look back at the older Vanguard series and the artworks, and I'm a big fan of the art in Vanguard. It's the reason why I play Vanguard, and I think the reason why most of you play Vanguard too. So like, I like doing these tier lists. I don't like doing. I might remove the subjectively bad from my future tier lists unless like they're warranted. But like, I feel like, you know, celebrating the artwork for Vanguard is awesome. There's nothing really bad about any of these tiers. Art is subjective. This could be somebody's favorite card, and it may not even be like, oh, like this card is like the worst looking out of the bunch. But to me, it's like, okay, well, it may be the worst looking in my opinion, but it's strong as hell. You have cards here that are weak, cards that are strong, but like, even a weak card can look beautiful, and a strong card can look chopped. It's just, you know, how we build our decks, how we play the game, and I think that's nice. That's awesome. Let's see, some stuff for the end. I may do a video about my receiving some packages in the mail that I ordered from 50 cards. It depends on when they're shipped out. I don't know when they're going to be shipped out. There are a lot of pre-orders, so depends on how big the package is. I may do one for Blaster Dark. I may have Marco hop on for a Luard one, Chronojo Dragon. Let me know which one you want to see next. And I'm thinking about opening up a Patreon. I'm going to start to do reactions to the Vanguard anime series if you guys want to watch along with me. It will probably be in a Patreon just to hide from YouTube's copyright system. But I'll probably upload clips here and there, like shorts or small videos on this channel. But if you guys were interested in that, I'd like to know: would you prefer to see it in sub or dub? I watched both. Most recently, I watched the dub one before it got taken off of YouTube. But you guys let me know what you would like to see, and we'll go from there. We have channel memberships, so if you guys want to see, got proxies as well as video ideas, as well as just the playmat archive of all the playmats that you've seen coming out from the videos. You can become a channel member, and you have access to all of that. Usually access to the files, because I don't want to print out the playmats, because I usually just use the files and take it to a print shop, or not print shop, but a website that does the printings. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll also let you guys know what shop I use for specific playmat, just so that it could come out close to what I have. But yeah, this is the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy these types of videos, and if not, let me know. If you don't want to see more tier lists, let me know down in the comments. That's what the comments are there for, just to let me know what kind of content you want to see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day, week, month, year, or life.